How to identify a toxic relationship. Relationships should bring joy, connection, and emotional support. But not all relationships are healthy. Some relationships drain your energy, make you question your worth, and leave lasting emotional wounds. These are toxic relationships, imbalanced, manipulative, and harmful to your well-being. Toxic relationships can exist anywhere: romantic partnerships, friendships, family dynamics, and even workplaces. They're not always obvious at first, and many people get stuck in them without realizing it. So, how can you recognize a toxic relationship? What are the warning signs? And most importantly, how do you escape it and heal from it? In this video, we will cover what a toxic relationship really is, the key warning signs to watch out for, what to do if you find yourself in a toxic situation, how to break free and heal, how to protect yourself from toxic relationships in the future. If you've ever felt trapped in a toxic relationship or struggled to set boundaries, this video is for you. Let's dive in. What is a toxic relationship? A toxic relationship is any relationship that consistently makes you feel worse instead of better. It drains your energy, lowers your self-worth, and often feels one-sided. At its core, a toxic relationship is unbalanced. One person gives far more than the other. Manipulative, control, guilt-tripping, or emotional coercion are present. Disrespectful. Your feelings, needs, and boundaries are ignored. Draining. You leave interactions feeling exhausted rather than fulfilled. Emotionally unsafe. You feel like you have to walk on eggshells. If any of this sounds familiar, you might be in a toxic relationship. Now, let's break down the clear warning signs to watch out for. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more self-growth content. 5 signs you're in a toxic relationship. 1. Manipulation and gaslighting. Toxic people use manipulation to control you and gaslighting to make you question your reality. This includes blame shifting, always making everything your fault. Guilt tripping, using guilt to control your actions. Denial of your experiences, saying that never happened or you're overreacting. Why this is harmful. Over time, gaslighting erodes your confidence and makes you feel dependent on the toxic person's version of reality. 2. Constant criticism and disrespect. A healthy relationship is built on mutual respect. In a toxic relationship, you might notice dismissing your feelings. They act like your emotions don't matter. Boundary violations. They ignore your personal limits. Why this is harmful. This behavior damages your self-esteem and makes you feel like your feelings don't matter. 3. Emotional instability and mood swings. Toxic people can be emotionally unpredictable, making you feel like you react constantly. Belittling. They make hurtful or sarcastic comments, walking on eggshells, unsure how their lines react. Responsible for their emotions, feeling like it's your job to keep them happy. Dealing with passive aggressiveness. They express frustration through the silent treatment or backhanded comments. Why this is harmful. This creates anxiety and emotional exhaustion, making you feel like you must constantly adapt to their moods. 4. One-sided effort. Healthy relationships involve equal effort. But in a toxic relationship, it might feel like you're always the one fixing things. You're constantly changing to keep them happy. They don't acknowledge or appreciate your efforts. Why this is harmful. One-sided relationships leave you feeling unimportant, unloved, and emotionally drained. 5. No accountability or apologies. A toxic person rarely takes responsibility for their actions. Instead, they deny wrongdoing, turn the blame on you, make excuses instead of apologizing. Why this is harmful? When someone refuses to take accountability, nothing ever changes, and you're stuck in a cycle of hurt. How to escape a toxic relationship? If you recognize these signs, here are steps you can take. Acknowledge the truth. Stop making excuses for their behavior. Recognizing toxicity is the first step to change. Set boundaries. Limit your interactions and refuse to tolerate manipulation. Seek support. Talk to trusted friends, family, or a therapist. Consider distancing or leaving. If the relationship is harming you, stepping away may be the best option. Focus on self-care. Rebuild your self-esteem and emotional strength. If you feel unsafe, reach out to a professional for help. No one deserves to be in a toxic environment. How to prevent future toxic relationships? Once you've broken free, it's important to protect yourself from falling into the same pattern. Here's how. Trust your intuition. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Set clear boundaries. Be firm in what you will and won't tolerate. Watch for early red flags. If someone dismisses your feelings early on, pay attention. Know your worth. Healthy relationships should uplift and support you, not drain you. Final thoughts. Toxic relationships are not always obvious in the beginning, but over time, they can take a serious toll on your emotional well-being, self-esteem, and even your physical health. No one deserves to feel constantly anxious, unworthy, or manipulated in a relationship. If you find yourself in a situation that drains you more than it uplifts you, it may be time to take a step back and reevaluate. Remember, love and relationships should be built on mutual respect, trust, and emotional safety. You are not obligated to tolerate toxic behavior, and walking away from a harmful relationship is not a sign of weakness. It's an act of self-respect. Choosing yourself and your well-being is one of the most empowering things you can do. If you've experienced a toxic relationship, know that healing takes time, but you can rebuild yourself and create healthier connections moving forward. Surround yourself with people who genuinely care for you, set strong boundaries, and trust your intuition when something doesn't feel right. You deserve respect, you deserve emotional security, you deserve relationships that bring you peace, not pain. If you've ever been in a toxic relationship, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What helped you recognize the red flags? How did you find the strength to walk away? Let's support each other in building stronger, healthier relationships. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Your support helps spread awareness and reach more people who might need this message.